Now let's get to modeling. So the first thing we got to do is select our Polygon Shelf tab, which we can see right here. Below this, we have 8 icons that represent our polygon primitives. Before we start messing with these, I want you to go to the Create menu, select Polygon Primitives, and move down to Interactive Creation. Click this to turn it on. Once you've done that, go ahead and experiment by clicking each one of these icons and dragging this primitive out onto the scene. As you can see here, there's many different types of primitives, 8 to be exact, that we'd actually use. They have different ways of creating them, and it's important to know exactly how to create these things in order to use them efficiently in the future. Now that I've got all the objects out on the scene, I want to go over manipulators one more time before we jump into making a simple model. This way we know how to move our objects and place them within the scene. So let me go ahead and delete all of my objects that I see here. Now that I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and drop a sphere within our scene. First, I'll hit Q to select my selection tool. If I want to deselect my object, I can simply click outside of it in the viewport. If I want to select the object, I can simply click the object within the scene. Now, if I want to move the object, I hit W. Another way to do that is to move over here on our screen and select this square box, which is the same tool. Once we've done that, we can move our object within the scene using these arrows. If we use the arrows, we'll get more control over which axis that we're actually moving in, so we can have a better placement of our object. The next one is the rotate tool. If we go ahead and hit E, the rotate tool will pop up. Normally, we rotate our objects using these rings that wrap around the manipulator. These will allow us to rotate the object on an individual axis. That way we have better control of the way our object is facing. The next tool is the scale tool. If we hit R on the keyboard, or select this box right here, the scale tool will pop up. If we select the blue icon in the center, or the center icon, it'll allow us to scale in all directions. If we use any of the other manipulators, we'll simply scale in that direction. These are our different manipulators, and this is how we move and position an object within our scene. Now that we've covered the ways to move the object and the different types of primitives we can create, let's go ahead and create a simple object or a simple model within our scene using just primitives and manipulation. So here I'm going to drop a cube within the scene. Now that we've got the cube, I'm going to go ahead and raise it up a little bit using the move manipulator. Now that I've got that, I'm going to drop another cube within the scene, but this time I'm going to make it a little bit taller and thinner. If I don't quite get the exact size I want, I can use the scale tool to go ahead and scale up and down. Again, this is R on the keyboard. So once I get that in place, I can do something new that we haven't done yet, which is go ahead and go up to the Edit menu and select Duplicate. Now that I've duplicated the object, I can move it over into place. And this will give me an exact duplicate so that I get the same size and height or thickness of the legs of the chair. Once I've done that, then I can select both of them, go to Edit, Duplicate, and move it over again. And now I have 4 legs. You could probably guess by now, to get the top part of the chair, I'm going to select these 2 bottom pieces, go to Edit and Duplicate, and then move this up. Once I've done that, I can simply rotate a little bit to get a lean in the top of the chair. Now to get the back of the chair, which a person would lean against, we can simply select the base of the chair and go to Edit, Duplicate once more, and scale it down a bit to get the back, and then we'll rotate it into position. Now that we've got the right position, we can simply raise it up and push it into place. Now this may not be the perfect chair. It may not be the best looking chair ever created, but what it is a simple model that could easily be used within a mobile game. If I was so far back that I couldn't tell that this chair was modeled with just primitives, like on a mobile, this actually would be appropriate. And more than likely there are models like this within games. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.